It is once again time for the Law on You with Aries Premier attorneys Greg Fellerman and Harry McGrath. This question I feel is very pertinent, especially because all of the summer jobs that people get, and sometimes they're not all by the paperwork.
Sure, yeah,
Absolutely. So let's get to the question. It's from Vince in Troop, and he asks, can I stop to still get my workers' compensations benefits if I'm paid under the table?
Believe it or not, you can still get workers' compensation benefits even if you're paid under the table, off the books. It's going to be a question of whether or not the person paying you exhibited control over you so that you could be considered an employee. And most often in those scenarios, there is going to be somebody, the person that's paying you or the manager that they hire, that's going to be controlling you and that's going to entitle you to workers' compensation benefits. But a lot of times what we see in these scenarios where people are quote unquote off the books or under the table is they're going to challenge that right from the outset and say, you know, we have no record of you being an employee here, you're not entitled to benefits. That's why you got to get on the phone and give us a call.
Yeah, and believe it or not, you can actually get paid if the employer doesn't have insurance too. I mean, there's a lot of different things that people don't understand with workers' compensation benefits. Under the table, no insurance, there's a lot of different things that happen in these cases, and we've seen it all. And I think, if you have a work injury, you should immediately pick up the phone and call. That area, it becomes very adversarial. You need representation with lawyers who actually know what they're doing and have been in those courtrooms fighting for injured workers across the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. So if you're injured, pick up the phone, give us a call. We have a strong team in that area that can really help you out.
Absolutely.
And probably at first glance, what we would assume is going to happen probably isn't going to, because we don't know all of the, the legalities of things. And that's why you call Fellerman and Ciarimboli. Visit their website or right there at that hotline, give it a call.